I did not come here by intention. There was no moment of decision, no threshold I chose to cross. No warning that this place would be the one I arrived in. I came because something shifted in my world. So I am here. Not as was meant to be. That alone should tell you something. Each day I will return here and drop more breadcrumbs for you to ponder over. Your world is loud, not in sound alone, but in signal and motion, in the constant insistence that something must always be said. You speak constantly, yet say very little about what matters. This is not unfamiliar to me. We once mistook volume for importance as well. What matters is quieter than you expect. In Pagalan, we learned too late that progress does not mean direction. We assumed motion implied purpose. That change, by its nature, corrected what came before. It does not. We rarely asked where any of it was taking us. By the time the question felt urgent, we had already traveled too far to recognize the path behind us. I will return again on the morrow. Look out for me. You believe collapse arrives suddenly, with a moment you can point to and say, there, that was it. It does not. It settles in quietly and calls itself normal. Everything continues to function, and that is what makes it convincing. By the time the word collapse feels accurate, it has already been living with you for a very long time. I will bring you more on the morrow, once my mind has cleared. We thought knowledge would save us, that if we understood enough, we would choose better, that clarity would make cruelty impossible. It did not. Knowledge did not soften us. It sharpened our justifications. It showed us how much we were willing to sacrifice. It becomes increasingly difficult to return here, but I will try to bring you more on the new day. My world is called Pagalan. It believed itself advanced, not merely capable but enlightened. Certain that complexity was the same as wisdom, that refinement implied moral progress. The people of Pagalan believed themselves to be righteous. Once a world accepts its own righteousness, it stops listening for anything that might contradict it. I fear some foul thing has followed me as I drift between worlds. I will try to return with more if I can. I am not here to stop what is coming, only to tell you that it has happened before, not in the same shape and not the same names, but with the same confidence that this time would be different. What follows does not arrive because it is inevitable. It arrives because it is familiar. I am convinced that something follows me. Something from my world. I will return while I can later this day. I am not a messenger in the way you understand. I do not arrive with permission. I do not arrive with certainty. Pagalan, my world, no longer exists in the way it once did. We were not undone by fire or plague or sudden war. We were undone by comfort, by systems that worked just well enough to be unquestioned, by truths that were slowly edited for convenience. You will want me to fully explain this. I won't. Not yet. I can only show you hints of what passed on my world. I am not here to warn you. Warnings are easy to ignore. I am here to leave traces, fragments, observations that do not belong to your world but fit it too well. Pagalan believed knowledge would save it. We believed progress meant improvement. We believed that if something was ancient, it was primitive. But we were wrong. If you take note of what I say here and feel unsettled, that is not an accident. If it feels familiar, that is worse. I will not tell you how Pagalan suffered, only that it did not change all at once. It drifted over time. If you choose to listen, listen carefully. If you choose to look away, that too has happened before. What is this devilish thing that has followed me here? I must leave now.